Okay, backlinks. What are they and how do you get them? So a backlink is where a third-party website has a link to your website. That's the backlink. And Google realized that if a high domain ranking website has a link to your website, then your website must be real, authentic, valuable, etc. So how do we get them? Some ways are just organic and other ways are active. Public relations is a huge one. News media, media outlets, and doing that public relations, especially considering hopefully it's a follow link, not a no follow link, and I won't go down that rabbit hole what those are. If it's a follow link from a quality news site to yours, that's a good indication to Google that you're actually authentic and it's a great backlink. So public relations is one of them. The other one is guest posting. So that's where you reach out and you offer to you can do two things. You can actually write an article for a third party, or you can just ask them to link to it. And if you go onto Fiverr, you can find these all over the place. People offering guest posting / interlinking. It's not really interlinking, but link dropping in order to build it up. But the problem is 90% of the time they're low domain ranking websites that you're getting them on. So they don't have as much of an influence as, say, a news media outlet. The third one is directories and citations. And we do this as part of kind of our onboarding, is getting your primary directories and citations and your name, address, phone number consistent across the web, because that helps lift up the ship. And that's usually a one-time thing, although we do monitor them to see if there's any changes or if anything drops, or especially if you change your name, address, phone number, then we have to go back and update all those citations. And then the last one that we use is Signal Genesis. Now, Signal Genesis is essentially working off the same thing of public relations and news media. They're a third-party software that we have found great success with, and we write articles and we submit them, and then they get published across usually around 30 different media outlets on the web. And those media outlets can have a variety of domain reputation from, say, 20 to 50. And that has been what we have found to really give the biggest boost, because guest posting does work, but trying to find the right website partnership to submit a guest post on is a lot of manual work, and Signal Genesis eliminates some of that manual work. So that's what we do. Backlinks, for the most part, other than citations, are manual. It is feet on the ground, and it is time consuming and requires human resources. But when done correctly, can make or break the difference between you and your competition in terms of where you show up in the rankings. So that's how we get it done. Hopefully that was a little bit some education without it going too complicated for you. And if you have any questions, drop them below and I'll be happy to answer.